Hi everyone, Sharee Thompson here, registered dietitian with University of Utah Health, here today to show you how you can prepare a delicious side dish recipe called spaghetti squash salad. This is a great recipe. It's super simple, easy to throw together. You can have it together in roughly 15 to 20 minutes. It also has minimal ingredients, most of which you'll already have a lot on hand. So to start, the main ingredient, as you probably guessed, is the spaghetti squash. If you're not familiar with the spaghetti squash, it's a nutritious winter vegetable, and they actually mature in the late summer and can be stored for a long period of time. They can actually sit on your counter for up to 1 to 3 months, depending on when they're picked. So they're a great vegetable to have on hand. And so what we'll want to do to start is you will slice off both ends and then cut it lengthwise. And so what that will look like is this. And when you open it up, there's going to be seeds in the middle, and all you'll do is take a spoon and just scrape out the middle just like this. And there are actually a lot of different ways that you can cook spaghetti squashes. You can put them in the oven, you can roast them, steam them. I've even cooked one in the Instant Pot before. But today I'm going to show you a super easy way, and that's in the microwave. Super easy and convenient. And so how you do that is you're going to take half of the squash, and you're gonna get a microwave safe dish just like this. A 9x9 works great as well. And I'm gonna place it just in the middle here. And you're gonna fill the bowl with 1/2 inch to about 1 inch of water. Next, you're going to take some microwave safe plastic wrap and just cover it tightly over the top. Pop it in the microwave for roughly 10 to 12 minutes. And to test to see if it's done, all you'll do is take it out, and you can get a fork and just kind of poke at it. And if it's soft and tender, the fork will just easily slide through. One thing to note, you want to be very careful when removing the plastic. There's a lot of steam in there, and so be very careful with removing that because you would not want to burn your fingers. So a couple more interesting notes about spaghetti squash. They're super high in nutrients. Vitamin A, vitamin C, folate, potassium. They're an excellent source of fiber. The list really goes on. But what it's best known for is its unique stringy texture once it's cooked, so it's often used as a pasta substitute. Another great thing about spaghetti squash is that it has a very mild flavor once it's cooked, and so it easily absorbs any type of flavor that it's cooked with. It's really great with any kind of pasta or any kind of dish, sauce, cream, you name it. This goes great with anything. So as the spaghetti squash is cooking, you're just going to get a large bowl, and we're going to start to mix together all of the other ingredients in this salad. So you're going to take 2 tablespoons of olive oil, roughly a 1/4 cup of fresh chopped basil, a 1/4 teaspoon of dry oregano, 3 tablespoons of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Looks about right. A dash of salt and pepper. And we're just going to go ahead and stir that together really quick. And lastly, we're going to add in roughly a cup of sliced tomatoes. So we're just going to make sure that all of these ingredients are well combined. And the last step, this salad is so easy and simple. The very last step, we are going to add in our spaghetti squash. So once it's done cooking, again, make sure that you are careful with the heat. This is what it looks like done cooking, and you'll see exactly what I was talking about initially, how it will just start to separate into these noodle-like strands. Just start to slowly, kind of gently scrape the squash out of the skin, just like this, and it comes out super easy. And then we're going to stir this all together and make sure it's well combined. And I always like to save a few of the ingredients for the very end to put on top of the salad just to kind of tie it together and add some additional color. This recipe is also really adaptable. You could always throw in more vegetables, and you could also add in a protein like a grilled chicken to make it more of a main dish. Okay, I think this is all combined. And so I'm just going to top it with a few more of the ingredients, maybe a dash more of salt, some tomatoes, some extra basil, and lastly, just a little bit more cheese. And there we have it, spaghetti squash salad. Thanks everyone for participating in our spaghetti squash salad demonstration. My name is Sharee Thompson, registered dietitian with University of Utah Health. Be sure to follow our Be Well Utah social pages for more upcoming recipes.